Howdy, partner. Today here on this here episode of this here cardboard craft on this thing the kids these days call YouTube, we're taking on a very ambitious project, and we're going to be making a Death Trooper helmet, or a Death Trooper costume, and or a Death Trooper helmet, I think, is this video. I can't take myself seriously, so I'm going to take off this hat and stop talking with an accent. Okay, I'm back. My hair's probably really bad, but it's okay. You'll live. I'll live. But yeah, today I'm going to try to make a Death Trooper helmet, something I've never been good at. I've been inspired. I've never been good at making helmets. I've been inspired by a rising star on YouTube. His name is RJR Productions. He makes quite incredible helmets. I will leave a link to his channel in the description below, because you should definitely go check him out. But I've been inspired, and so I'm going to try to use some of his methods to do this. Wish me luck. So if you look at the top of somebody's head, it looks a little bit like this. It looks like an egg. So I'm taking some very precise measurements to figure out the length and the width of my head so that I can create a cross and then make an oval. That is awesome. That's my thumb. It's a little greasy. As it turns out, my head is 9 inches this way and 7 inches this way. Comment down below what size your head is. The egg is complete. Now for the hard part. Literally eyeballing everything else. Okay, I've effectively eyeballed the eyes. I think it's working so far. And I've also cut out some cheek pieces, these face pieces. They're gonna get glued on here in just a hot second. This is turning out better than I expected. Okay. I farted. Oops. So just to explain the method to my madness a little bit, I'm 110% eyeballing everything. I still have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm getting there. And it's going much better than expected. Nothing ever is so perfect like this. I just jinxed it. Oh, ow. Mistakes were made. That, if one thing's for certain, it's that the back of my head will be protected. I've got some more pieces for assembly in the cheek area here. Oh, wow. Oh man, that looks real. Wow, how did I do that? And that, wow, chef's kiss. So I feel like the video thus far hasn't been very entertaining. So I'm calling a dance break or an entertainment break or a break. We're gonna have fun. Go. Hey, hi to the camera.
Hi to the camera.
Good job, Mom. Dad, say hey, hi to the camera. Wait, play the camera a song. I don't think he wanted to play a song. He said he was being videoed against his will. Okay, I hope that was entertaining. Okay, so now we're gonna do the 2B thingies on the side, because that seems like the next most important thing to do before we do the nose and the face thingy. And I'm going to be doing that with some cardboard too. So I was talking to all the kids today who are hip to the groove, and they said, cardboard tubes are out, regular cardboard is in. So I'm using this for the side 2B thingies now. It's just stronger, a little bit bendier in places. It's gonna be better. Okay, so after a little bit of time and a couple of challenges, but nothing I wasn't able to overcome because, you know, I'm amazing. I was able to complete the tubing around the helmet, and oh boy, it looks good. I also took out the cross piece, and it fits my head pretty much perfectly. So this is very exciting. Next up, I think, is the face piece. So cut to that. Okay, so I got the mouth all on there. Yes. Or the nose, whatever it's called. It's very nice. It looks good. But we're not done yet. I would like all of this here, behind those little circles, and this little grill plate here, all to be one big base piece that I can glue all the little details onto. Also, if you were wondering why I haven't done the details yet, it's just because I haven't done the details yet. So I've got myself a pretty decent looking helmet, but I've also got myself a little bit of a predicament. So here I have my pretty nice little looking helmet, and my predicament is that when I put it on, I look a little bit like an anteater. It's like, or like a donkey. So we might have to do some cardboard surgery. This is a lot more deconstruction than I wanted to do. This thing came in clutch though. You reheat the hot glue and it is just super easy to take anything off. Okay, mission accomplished. I don't know if you can tell a difference. I can. It looks much nicer to me, and I think it looks nicer on my face too. And now we can proceed with the tubulars that go on the side thing here. Spicy. Next is to cover up all the little corrugation with some scraps that I have here. Zip, zap, zop, chicken, and a mop. I did forget to do the little things at the bottom here, so that's next. But I'm not going to attach them yet because they need that little green film on the inside, which I don't have ready yet. I'm also just gonna start working on details on the face in general because it's gotta get done sometime. I lied to you. I can actually put the green things on afterwards, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue them on there after I put some corrugation down for the texture that is underneath there. I lied again. I didn't actually do any texturing under the things because cardboard corrugation was just too much texture. I'll paint it on. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Details of the face. This took forever. Alrighty, so with these side pieces on, the thing down here, some little knobby thingies, these and that and this and all the things. I think all the details for the face are done. Okay, so now that this is all done, I can start on the dome, sort of, or the details on the side and the back. But I'm gonna do the dome because that's clearly the most important thing here because it'll just make it so much cooler. So I need to cut out a piece that's the exact same as this here so that I can put it back around. It looks spicy. So the next step is to put the curvy thingies over the dome so that when I put the pieces on, it holds the right shape. Okay, these are all glued on. It looks nice. I even took the time to do the side details. I know, I'm pretty cool like that. So next we're going to do a thing to do the dome, and we're going to be using the same method that the inspiration for this project came from, the guy who did RJR Productions. We're gonna use his method for a dome. It's basically like this. So you take a fancy schmancy piece of cardboard like that, and it should be the length of this, that whole curve there. And cut some slits every inch or so. Bend it nicely. And then just completely diverge from the original plan. Go ahead and glue it on after you've only glued a couple of the slot thingies together and then not have any idea what you're going to do next. Except maybe stuff a little glue in between all of the joints and then continue onwards. Okay, so as you can see here, I've finished the dome. It's very spicy. Very cool technique at RJR Productions. It does look a little bit like a torpedo though. It's a very long, tall head. I'm not about that. So as you can see here, I've got this masking tape here to mark where I need to cut for the surgery. I've got a very complicated surgery coming up here. I'm gonna have to do on this. But I'm too tired to do it right now, so I'll do it later, like tomorrow. Okay, it looks really good now, but my face does not. Don't disregard my face. I had some wisdom teeth pulled and I'm a little less wise now, so I can't guarantee the outcome of this project is going to be as amazing as it once was, because I'm just not as wise as I was 24 hours ago, so there's that. But up next is spackle. It's gonna be really great. We're gonna have fun. I've never done this before, but I get the gist. Go. Wait, I lied. I knew I was less wise. I have to do the details on the back of the helmet before I can actually spackle. So we'll do that now real quick. And now the details on the back are all done. Now we can spackle. Okay, the spackling is done. One thing I learned that I will now pass on to you, so that you don't have to learn it for yourself, is that you really should cover the whole thing. You should cover the whole dome in spackle and then sand it. I haven't sanded it yet, because I spackled it and then I sanded it and it looked funny. So now I'm covering the whole thing, and I think it will turn out fine and dandy. Okay, it's sanded and it's looking pretty fine and dandy. Very spicy, very smooth. I'm out of primer and black paint though, so it's time to make a Home Depot run. Never mind, my mom happened to be making a store run right as I realized I didn't have any paint. So here we are. Let's get painting. I spray painted my hand a little bit more than I would have liked. Whatever. Okay, so before I do the next bit of painting, I have to mask off the section, the silver section, so that it's not black and so that it is silver. Okay, so the painting is done. I put on a gloss coat off camera to give it that nice shine. And there's just a couple of painting details and the eyes and the green things down here. And then we'll be done. First up is painting stuff. Okay, I mixed up a very nice color that matches very closely. Okay, so that's all done and looks pretty spicy, if I do say so myself. And next, and I believe final painting thing to do is to just do a black wash on all that. So that's just mixing black paint and water, going over it, and then wiping it all off. Awesome. Go. Awesome. Okay, kids, we're almost done. So all we have to do left is the seeing balls and the little green things down here. So I have myself some plastic and a green Sharpie. I think you can see where this is going. Let's get to work. Bluey wooey, chicken pooey. 1 circle, 2 circle, red circle, blue circle. Okay, it's all done. You know what that means? Montage time! Wow! That was an excellent montage, wasn't it? Okay, a couple of notes on the helmet before I wrap us up here. Next time I know to use a different spackle. This spackle there is a difference. There's a used spackle that couldn't be sanded, so the dome isn't quite as smooth as I would like it to be. But I can always respackle it later if I really want to, and I'll leave a link in the description below to the spackle that you should use. Other than that, for this being my first helmet that I've ever done, I think it turned out pretty well, if I do say so myself. I'm very happy with how this turned out, and I'm super excited to continue this project because I will be making the entire Death Trooper costume, and it's gonna be nice. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Cardboard Craft. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, because, you know, there's a lot of things to be concerned about, then leave those in the comment section below. If you have any cool ideas for what I should make next after I make the Death Trooper costume, please tell me. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.